So I decided to split up the my collecting story into two parts because it was like 11 minutes long and that would have took forever if I had continued. Because YouTube is slow and we all know that. So I was telling you about 2013 BreyerFest and how I was like kind of getting out of Breyers and more into resins and customs. So I've been showing for a while and I figured out that, you know, to be more competitive, and I found that like my interest in Breyers is kind of waning a little bit. And that I really saw the value in customs and resins and the way that they were done, and it just was really unique to me. It really spoke to me, and Breyers was just kind of getting boring for me. And Peter Stones, of course, I collect those. So I did a major overhaul of my collection before I moved, and I think I have like 80 horses in my collection. I think roughly 10 of them are actually OF Breyers. 10 to 15. So I just started to show a lot more with my new customs and resins that I got at BreyerFest. And then I moved when I got back. Well, actually I moved right before, we sold our house right before I went to BreyerFest 2013. So I was kind of homeless when I was at BreyerFest. Like, I didn't actually have a home to come back to. And, so we were, like, in the middle of moving when we came back from BreyerFest. So I kept my horses at my grandmother's house in Virginia. So I didn't have, the horses I got at BreyerFest. And the other horses I kept in the heat. And I didn't have any other choices. I didn't have anywhere else to put them. So a lot of the customs and stuff that I had got ruined. And, thank God for Jen Danza. I found her at a show, and I asked her if she could repair a lot of my horses, and they're back to top LSQ condition. So I got off track there for a while. I wasn't customizing, I wasn't showing. I think I went to a couple of shows, maybe, but I really got off track with collecting. And then once we built our house, and I was able to move into, I had my own studio room, once we put up the shelves, I was able to start showing again, and I got back into customizing, and that is when I started my Instagram. And I saw this Instagram thing, and I was like, that looks like a really good opportunity to get my customs out there, because Facebook just wasn't working out. So I joined Instagram, and I started out with like 30 followers, and now I have like 1,295 or something. So I felt like I really have come far with that. And, I got back into showing, last, November. I got back into showing, and I'm gonna start showing, my next show is August 8th. And, so, yeah, guys, and I'm back on track with collecting and everything, and I started my YouTube around the same time that I did my Instagram, but, of course, I can't get into my other accounts, so here I am on this new one. So I hope you enjoyed listening to my collecting story. I'm sorry if I was boring and rambling and all that, but I thought it would be something cool. And also, guys, I want you to comment down below. And I already said that this is my Weanling Grail. And I explained that I didn't show my resin Grail, because I was going to, but I explained that in the other video. Sorry, the lighting's bad. So I want you to comment down below, and I want you to tell me in the down bar, or in the comments, I want you to tell me what your Grail was. It can be OF, resin, whatever. Your model horse Grail. And I want you to tell me if you've gotten it or not. And, alright guys, bye!